So today I thought we'd kind of like to go over some of the things that I carry for overlanding. I think what I might do is every so often do one of these and just cover a few more things. I think I'm going to do 5 today. 5 things that I carry, all the time that works really well for me while I'm doing camping or overlanding. So we'll start with the first one, and then we'll just kind of go through to the 5th. So the first one, so when I got my turtleback trailer and I had the roof tent put on top, the mattress was a little stiff for me. So it took me a little while, trial and error. And I actually saw on another YouTube video someone that said that the King Camp mattress was the best mattress that he'd slept on. So I was like, alright, I'm going to try it out. So I actually got one that was a little bit smaller, just trying to keep it condensed down in the rooftop tent. But I got that last year, slept on it for a little bit, and super comfortable. The only thing is I felt like I was always trying to stay on the mat. So this, I don't remember, it was the end of I think it was the end of last year, going into winter. I ended up getting the bigger sized, and that's what I've been using this year, and this is awesome. I mean, I don't hurt in the morning. It's wide enough, I don't feel like I'm trying to slide off, or roll off one side or the other. So this is one thing I take everywhere now, and if we do some ground tent, I'm anxious to try it on the ground, just see how it works there too. But which I've got some plans, and going to do some changing on the Jeeps and a few things, so that there is sometimes that I can just take the Jeep if I want to go on a little more difficult trails and things like that. So some of that stuff will be coming up here before long too. So the second thing that I always take is the Garmin Mini. I take that when I do any overland camping. I even throw this in my backpack when we're going on dirt bikes. Sometimes just for day trips I'll throw it in there. Well, it's always in here. But even in my pickup and things, I always take this. So this is something I always take when I'm going camping, overlanding, anything like that. Basically, you can sync it to your phone, and you can text off your phone, and it'll send it through this unit. You can do it on here, but it's a lot more difficult with the smaller one, so it works really good on the phone. And then you have an SOS button here if you do get yourself into trouble that you can push, and then it'll communicate, to get you help, and you can communicate back and forth with them. And so it's got, your coordinates. It's got, I mean, even the weather. I've used that a couple times. We're camping when I was curious when the weather was going to come in the next day, and I hit that, and it'll kind of give you an idea what the chances are and the stuff for the next day. So it's got a lot of good features on it. I really like it. I think this is, if you're going to be in the outdoors, especially, well, I think any time, but especially if you're by yourself, or just me and like my son and just the Jeep. But I mean, this is just a good thing. So if you break down, you get hurt, anything, this works great. This is my number 3 deal. This little light that clips onto my bill of my hat, and it's a Claymore light, and I really like it. This thing's awesome. I mean, I've had some other lights that strap on your head, and they're great, and some of them are a lot brighter than this, but this, for working around camp or doing stuff, I mean, it's plenty bright. So it's got an on-off button. You hold it, and you can dim the light or make it brighter. It's got a button right behind that you can, it's actually got a light right here that you can go on. You've got the light here, and then it's got some red lights that pop on here, and so it gives you a little bit of light, but you don't have the brightness from the red. Or this one, it just gives you a couple different spots where you can shine your light from. You could clip this onto your jacket and then use this light, and it'll shine out in front of you. Or you could hang something here, same type of deal, and it'd shine out in front of you. But anyway, really like this light. And the other part I really like about it is it's rechargeable. I can plug it into my Jeep. I can plug it in my turtleback trailer. Super awesome. Don't have to buy batteries. Super awesome feature. I like that a lot. So, and then the clip will actually move, so you have it on your bill. You can kind of adjust it to where you want it. So yeah, I bought this, I think it was during the winter time, and I think the first trip I used it on was one of the first camp trips. I think it was right the 1st of April. We went way back in the snow, and really like it. So that I take all the time. So another thing I picked up recently, so this will be number 4, is this ready light, and really like it. It's I've used it a bit now. It's nice because this is super bright, so I can stick it up, once it gets dark. This is especially nice in the winter, or later in the year when it gets dark earlier. And you're sitting around camp, you can put that and it brightens up your whole camp area. And then it works great too if you're trying to video. So, if we're trying to cook or do something, and video it, it works great for that too. The other cool part about this is all these little 4 deals, they pop off, and they got a hook on the back where you can hang them up or whatever. You can put them in your tent, you could put them in the vehicle, you can hang them up. But anyway, they're really good. So I like that feature about it. And then on the back side, you got solar, which during the daytime, like today, you can set it out in the sun and it recharges what you've used the day before. So super cool, really like that. And then you can also, there's a battery or a plug-in deal, you can just charge right out of the wall. I could charge it out of my turtleback if it gets too low. But so this is nice. It comes on a stand and it breaks down pretty small. I've got a case that it comes in, and kind of keeps it all contained and protected. But it also, at the bottom of this, I don't know if you can see this, but at the bottom of this you've got legs that you can extend even higher. So that's kind of cool too. But yeah, this works really good. So sometimes when we're sitting around the campfire, it's really dark. We'll set this up and just kind of cover the whole campground, and it keeps it light enough you can see real good kind of what's going on around, and everybody can kind of get around, not be tripping on anything or anything. But I like it. It's I don't have to carry extra fuel, all that other things. So this is nice. I really like it. And so now we're down to the last one, number 5. So number 5 is, this is awesome. I've had this for several years now. Fridge that I just keep in my Jeep. This is an ARB, but there's several brands. They're all awesome. This is what I've got. This makes it so much nicer. We just went camping last weekend. I took the dirt bikes and stuff. It's the last video I did, and I don't have it set up in my pickup, which I think I'm going to set it up so I can put this in my pickup. So we had to go back to the cooler, which the cooler's great. I still take a cooler a lot of times, but I just put bottled water and stuff like that in it. But it's so nice to have this. It's just, you don't get your food all wet, and you have to put it in bags, and sometimes they leak. So this is awesome, and I can use it for day trips. I can use it for camp trips. I can use it for, it's just always in here. I have it on a slider, so you can actually just slide it out, to get to it easier. But anyway, really like this. This is something, I don't know, if you're gonna do a lot of it, makes it very nice and convenient. So that's my 5 picks that I picked out for today. 5 things that I use on all my overland trips, and like I said, down the way I think we'll do some more and just kind of cover some of the gear that I use, and maybe it'll give you some ideas what to use. I know that's what I've watched, other guys on some of the YouTube channels and stuff, and like the mat. That's how I heard about that, and it's awesome. So anyway, hopefully it gives you some ideas and helps you out. If you like the video and you want to see some more of this, and then some more of our camping trips and overlanding trips and different things like that, hit the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment. If you have any overland type gear you carry, leave a comment down below and let me know, because sometimes it might be something I might want to try if it's something that you really like. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.